I don't normally do this sort of thing. Room full of people, me standing, talking. I'm not good with people, especially lots of people. Or spaces. I'm not very good with spaces. Or bright lights. Noise, wind, rain. Weather generally. Confrontation, doctors, actors, colors. I'm fine with colors. Red, light green, blue, mauve. And that's good because it helps me out. Get out of the house. You see, the carpet's red. The whole carpet. And the door's red. And the wall outside. That's sort of reddish. And the bus stop is right outside the door, almost. The seats aren't red though. That can be a problem. So I take a scarf. Just in case, a red one. I get anxious, you see. And the reason I get anxious is I have to get out of the house, you see. Out of the house. If I don't get out of the house, I get anxious. I'm getting anxious now, just thinking about it. Anxious. I wish there was another word for it. Anxious, I mean, it sounds anxious, doesn't it? Anxious, nervous, worried, concerned, uneasy, apprehensive, restless, fearful. Don't really like any of them. I'll just stick with anxious. So I get anxious if I don't get out. Did I say that already? Sorry. And I have to get out every day. Or the next day, the day after I don't get out. It gets worse. And if I don't go out 2 days in a row, it's just hell. Absolute hell. And it has to happen before 3 o'clock when the schools come out. Because the children, all those children, I mean, it's not the children themselves that's the problem. Just the amount of children and the colors. Too many colors and I get confused. Hats, scarves, ties, shoes. The high school. That's okay because they wear uniforms. 2 colors, brown and green. 1 or 2 colors is good. Just 1 or 2. I don't talk to people much. Only when I absolutely have to. Like when I get on the bus. I have to say my fare or where I'm going. But I don't talk to anyone else. And I always sit about halfway along. Most people seem to sit near the front or right out at the back. So the middle of the bus is usually safe. 7 times out of 10, I say I can manage the whole journey without anyone else sitting beside me. You have to pick your times though. 10 to 12 is usually okay. 12 though is murder. I only did that once. Got stuck next to this horror man who insisted on showing me the main stories on each page of his newspaper. I tried to just smile and look away, but he kept on nudging me with his elbow. Not in a nasty way, but I didn't know what to do. Every time I opened my mouth to say, please stop it, or something, he just nudged me again. So I thought, I'll get off the bus. But of course, then I would have to speak to him to say, excuse me, or something. And I just couldn't. I've noticed that some people simply stand up, and the person next to them realizes they want to get off and moves out of the way. So I tried that. with this horrid man. I stood up and he just looked up at me and said, "Shocking, isn't it?" So I had to sit down again. So I have to say, he was wearing a red cardigan, and that helped.